Wait, am I live? Oh, get this shit off me! Ah! Ah! Get this beta shit off me! Ah! Ah!
Yo, welcome back, boys, to the Bayern Post, and I'm joined here again by Hunter D for a post-match review. It was a match that definitely had us on our heels. It was a scrappy game, scrappy for sure, and I didn't expect it. I kind of expected us to go ahead and steamroll them after the Barcelona game, but it makes sense given the shape that we took with that weird three at the back thing, and then Tolisso playing a makeshift DM with Musiala. It's definitely not something I want to see again. I don't know about you, but I don't want to see that again.
Yeah, no, we weren't as stable in this. I don't know what. It's Nagelsmann ball with a three at the back,
Right?
And it's crazy how Mainz gave us a better run for our money than Barcelona did. Who would have thunk? I mean, we'd see the day.
I mean, I said it though. You know, some of our Bundesliga games are much more challenging than these Champions League games versus Barcelona. But that's just
case
me.
in point.
Yeah, I mean, we saw it today. You know, it's not just an opinion. It's it is an opinion, but it's a true opinion. But I just wanted to touch on this real quick, even though I just kind of threw some shade on Tolisso, but it was confirmed that he was subbed off today with an injury by Nagelsmann. He said that he had some slight muscular problems and that we'll have to wait to see whether he'll be out for a while or not. Either way, I hope he, recovers so we could sell him in the winter window. Honestly, I hope he recovers for his own sake too, right? I don't want anybody to be injured. No, I don't wish bad on anybody, no matter how shitty they might play. But one of the good things, I guess, one of the positive lights is that now we get Marc Roca to start. Surely he has to start, right?
I mean, knowing Nagelsmann, he might promote some random kid from the youth academy.
Oh boy! Hey, but it's true. It's true though. I just saw a tweet here that I want to touch on real quick. Pavard has been pretty massive these last few games. This person said that Pavard was their man of the match. I wouldn't go that far, but he was good. He was good, consistent. It's been 4 games now, 4 in a row, and that's consistency to me at this point. It's consistency. So if he does it again next game, that will put a nice little spell onto his form, which, I would really like to see, because like I said again, I just want our squad to be good. And if we can have Pavard from 2019 back, I'll welcome him with open arms. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah, 100%. But getting onto the game, just to talk about some of the circumstances and why I believe we were so poor in the first half. Tolisso is not a DM. He's not a CDM, and with those two in the midfield, we need that double pivot. We need somebody to be able to hold the ball and control the tempo and give good distribution from the midfield. That's usually what Joshua Kimmich does very splendidly, the best in the world when he does
Absolutely.
it. Obviously, we know that he's out right now, and he's predicted to be out for the rest of the games in this year, which are only 2 more. So it's not too crazy, but 2 more games that we have to play.
He's still a miss nonetheless.
Huge for sure, and we all miss him. But the thing though is that what frustrates me is that we do have somebody who can play that role, who can play that position, who can do that job. I'm not saying at the level of Kimmich, but very few, if anybody, can in the world. You know what I mean? So we have Marc Roca though, and Nagelsmann isn't giving him the chances. Barely. On Wednesday, when we played Barcelona, was he given, I would say, his biggest chance. 30 minutes on the pitch, which was good. Today, he got a little bit less. He came on at the 64th minute, and I believe that was way too long, having Tolisso and Musiala having to control the midfield. Now, and this is not a dig to Musiala either, because, he can only do so much. He's having to help Tolisso covered the midfield instead of being able to join the attack, and when he does join the attack, that leaves us very exposed in the midfield, because Tolisso, again, he's not that central defensive player. He's not that defensive minded. You know what I mean? So it kind of like they just slice through our midfield if Musiala pushes up, so that limits Musiala. And it's a hard task on Tolisso because let's be honest here, he isn't like he played to the best of his ability, to the best of his knowledge, the best of what he knows, but he does not know how to play CDM. You know, he would instead be the second person in the pivot, not the defensive person. But that's not entirely his fault, although I do believe he could try a little more. It's also Nagelsmann's fault. I believe we played way too long with Tolisso there and Musiala. What happened after Roca came on, and a lot of people will say, it's just luck or whatever, but I don't believe so, because it happened in 2 games in a row. Roca comes on, he stabilizes the midfield, and he allows Musiala to push up, and what happened in both games? Musiala scored. Right?
Yeah.
I mean,
that's a good point. Yeah.
Coincidences? I don't believe so. After Roca comes on, we stabilize the midfield. Musiala pushes up. He helps the attack, and he even gets a goal. I mean, I believe.
What more can you say?
Yeah, that's proof enough. And Roca, the thing that I like about Roca is, if the opposition gets the ball, he goes and tries to make a tackle, or if he can't make the tackle, he puts a bunch of pressure on them so one of his other teammates can come in and help him get the ball back. Once we win the ball back, he's always asking for the ball to distribute it. His passes are very accurate. They're very clean. I believe he only got intercepted once, but all his other passes, I mean, really great, accurate. They move the ball along, and it's usually all up pitch, which is really nice. You know what I mean? I really like how he seems to stabilize things, which is really good. I hope he starts for the better of our team, honestly, because I believe that really throws us off balance a lot. Not having that midfield presence throws basically our entire team off balance. I don't know what you think about it. I just rambled on for a bit. Those are my thoughts, though.
No, that's fine, because I know Roca's your boy, and he's like the son you never had or whatever. Yeah. And, no, but you're absolutely right. He always seems to try to find Coman or Sane or whoever is running down the wing, or even Davies for that matter.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, he was good today. But surely, like you said, surely now Roca must, at least to start for, you know what I mean, like against Stuttgart in Stuttgart as well. That's gonna be a tough game because I think they won against Wolfsburg earlier today, I believe.
Yeah, I'm ready for the rest of I believe the rest of our games. The rest of these 2 games are going to be pretty scrappy. But look, if we're going to have to, I don't know why this is glitching, but if we're going to have to like try hard for these victories, I'd rather try hard with people who can actually play those roles, which is why we have to start Roca at this point. If Nagelsmann does some weird shit where he like starts Nianzou instead, or like you said, he promotes somebody or plays somebody out of position, then he is going to get harsh critique from me. And I'm not holding back, bro. I'm not, like today I was critiquing him too, because it's like, bro, can we not see? Like, does he see some weird stuff that we don't? Like, does he think it's working? Because I believe the rest of us fans, especially now, we're waking up to the realization that, Sabitzer's out, Kimmich is out, and Kimmich is the only one who can really play that role. Now we're having Tolisso playing it instead of Roca, who would be Kimmich's natural substitution. Why is Tolisso still playing so many minutes? And basically hampering us, you know what I mean? We're basically like with a handicap. So yeah, hopefully he plays Roca now, and hopefully Roca has some good, performances, because that will only mean that we'll win, and that's what we want. We want to win, you know what I mean? Yeah. So yeah, those are my thoughts though on that performance. On a positive note, obviously we already pointed out that Musiala scored, which that's very great, and also Coman scored. And you look, watch. I'll give plaudits to Tolisso. He actually passed that ball to Coman. That was the one great thing I think he did all game. He got that assist, and it was a nice ball. I won't lie. But it's just, I don't believe that one nice ball, 2 nice balls in the game is worth us sacrificing our midfield for. Because Roca can also play nice balls. Musiala can play good balls. Mueller can play good balls. So it's like, I would rather have that stabilized midfield, but that's just me.
And also, Pavard also got an assist. I'm just writing that down. Just the handwriting emoji.
Yeah, for Musiala, he got that assist. It was great. I loved it. Yo, you know what I like too? Every single time Musiala has scored, well, these past 2 games, one of the first person, and I just see this right here too. One of the first people that goes up to him to celebrate is Roca. It's like,
he's integrated into this team. He doesn't care that he's not. He's grateful. I'll give him that. I don't want to sound like, oh, he should be grateful that he's at least playing. Like, I don't want to sound like that, but you know what I mean. Like, he's a Bayern player, and he's working hard, and you got to commemorate him for that. And yeah, it looks like he's integrating himself, if not already. I think he has already. But
yeah, 100%. Oh, I'm gonna quote something from Nagelsmann real quick here. He said something about Musiala, since we're kind of like talking about him too. He said he's left his Bambi status. At some point, you grow out of your talent status. He should keep the street football gene, but he doesn't have to become Gennaro Gattuso defensively. It's all about being reliable. So I guess he does want Musiala to develop more defensively. I can understand that, right? But yeah, we need to focus a lot on his technical ability, because I mean, he, out of everybody else besides, I would say, Coman and sometimes Sane, he has the most technical ability in the team, and he's much younger than them.
He's literally like the youngest one.
Yeah, so I mean, just imagine what he can develop into. It's actually kind of scary to think. But it's
not for us.
Yeah, not for us, but it's also exciting. Also, just on an off note, Joshua Zirkzee got a goal today, so that's good.
Yeah, good to see he's doing well in the Netherlands. Or no, in Belgium rather, I think he is.
I believe he's in Belgium. Anderlecht? Yeah, that's in Belgium.
Yeah, that's Belgium, yeah. He's Dutch, yeah. And
I wanted to point something else about something, I believe it was Mueller today. Got something. Let's see if we could. I thought I got the. Oh, here it is. All right, this stat right here. So Thomas Mueller has won 291 Bundesliga games with FC Bayern, equaling Manfred Kaltz for most wins by a player with a single club in the competition. So that was today. 291 wins. That's equal. So next game, if we win, Mueller plays, he breaks the record, and he becomes the all-time player that has won the most games with a single club within the competition.
Legend.
Which is huge. So I hope we get that, But yeah, I would say it was decent, but you want to do the player ratings? So you can.
Yeah, I just wanted to say one. Speaking of breaking records, I hope, and this is gonna hear me out here, right? You may have seen this in the chat during the game. I hope Lewa doesn't score. You leave Garrett alone. Leave him alone. I don't care about Lewa or Cristiano's record. No, leave the Garrett alone.
No, I need Lewandowski to score. I'm sorry, but I'm just one of those. I'm just one of those people that it's like, we need the best we can produce right now, in my opinion. And so.
Yeah, that's a fair point. Yeah, I can understand that.
Yeah, I mean, either way though, how many more goals does he need? Does he need 4 still or 3?
I think he needs 2. For Cristiano, I think he needs like 4 more. But to break Garrett's, he needs 3.
So he would have to score 2 in the next 2 games.
Yeah, to equalize. If he wants to equalize Garrett, yeah. Because Garrett has 42, he's on 40. Yeah.
2 in the next 2 games? He could probably do that. Yeah. Or well, I mean, 2 in each. So 4 in total. If he gets 4, that would be pretty massive. But we'll see if he does it. I'm sure he could. I don't know why a bunch of Japanese things are popping up for me. It's weird. It's like sometimes Twitter makes me follow these Japanese accounts for some reason. I don't know what it might be, but anyways, it's
might be just the algorithm or something. Who knows?
It might be. So I'm just going to focus on the Bayern versus Mainz feed. But anyways, yeah. So On to the player ratings, though. So thank you guys for joining us for the post-match review of the Bayern versus Mainz game, which ended in our victory. It's really nice to see that 2-1 victory. It was very nice, and we're now 6 points clear of Dortmund up on the top. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that. Join us for the player ratings, which is going to be a separate video, which will be uploaded in a few hours. I'm going to add the title card here, so if you see it, go ahead and click on it. That'll take you there. But besides that, yo, have a good one, guys. Mia's on Mia. Enjoy, and see you guys on Monday as well for whoever we draw in the Champions League. Look forward to that. Peace.